Hey everybody, it's Steamboat28 and we're back with more Stone Block. Funny story, I recorded about an hour and a half worth of footage for episodes 2 and 3, maybe even episode 4. And once again, we were plagued by technical difficulties. So that was enjoyable, wasn't it? So what we've had to do is recreate where we were at the end of episode 1. All this because everything is great with Steamboat 28 because failure is funnier with an audience. So we lost a lot of things. We've got all of this stuff here that we had, the vanilla stuff, the saplings, 2.5 stacks of string, 19 oak logs, 63 cobblestone. But I saved all the loot chests. You'll notice that we are right here. Quests. Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to open these together really quickly. But first, I just wanted to show you guys that we were in fact where we left off. The only thing that we lost were the things we got from the loot boxes. We are about to starve really quickly, so we're going to go ahead and throw... Oh, we don't have any charcoal yet. Let's do this. That should be enough to get that started. We'll make 1 charcoal this way. Use that charcoal to fire up the other 8. Alright. Ooh, Black Lotus from Botania. Flask of magma skin. 64k storage disk for refined storage. Storage upgrade for storage drawers. 3 of them. More Black Lotus. Yellowite ore will come in very handy. Viaducts. And solar stuff. Which I don't understand why we have solar stuff because there's no sky to speak of. We don't know how to use refined storage yet, I don't believe. We are going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those guys, though, because we're going to use that for a project later. So today what I want to do is talk about a few things. First thing I want to talk about is the differences between the all-in-one tool and the Paxel. Now the Paxel, if you'll remember, he says, pressing the button. Fine, Paxel. The Paxel, if you'll remember, is made of an axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel with a handle. That's pretty cheap. That's 3, 6, 7 stone. And I have googly eyes. Okay. The all-in-one tool, however, is made of an axe, a pickaxe, a shovel, a hoe, and a sword, which is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, and more sticks. But I want to show you this really quickly. Durability on the Paxel is 131 max. Durability on the all-in-one tool is 524 max. Now that's not a lot of extra stone. That is 4 more stone than we were using for the other tool, maybe. And that's a really big... I mean, the attack speed is better with the Paxel, but the attack damage is the same. So really, from here on out, we're going to stick with the all-in-one tool. And the first time you make it, you'll get an actual additions manual as well. So we're going to take this charcoal, and we're going to break it down into tiny charcoal. Why are we doing this, you ask? Well, a charcoal will smelt up to 8 items. A tiny charcoal, now if we'd thrown this in here, it would smelt up 8, and then we'd waste a charcoal. Our second charcoal would burn all the way through just for this one piece and we'd be missing 7 items worth of smelting. But with tiny charcoal, each one just smelts 1 item. So we're going to do this for a secret project in a little bit. Let's see where we're at. We do not have a sieve yet, and that's what I want to do next. The sieve, the mesh, the water, the lava generation, and the obsidian in this episode if we can. As much of that as we can get done in this episode. We might stretch this out in the next episode too. We're not going to start on Tinkers until at least episode 3 or 4, because I just really want to get all of this stuff taken care of. I want to start a mob farm soon. We may do that in another episode as well. First things first, though, we're going to smelt up this yellowite ore. What is that's? How do I? Oh, it just crafted by itself to make yellorium. Okay, that'll work. And then we need some way. What can we do with that? Juicer. Now, I talked about this the first time I tried to film this episode. There are 2 different juicers. The Harvestcraft juicer I love, but they've changed their recipes in Pam's Harvestcraft since the last time I played with it, and now it takes 2 fruit to make 1 fruit juice. And this takes 3 stone to make. So if we have the other juicer, it only takes 2 stone to make. So let's see if there's any functional difference in the juice. This is the Harvestcraft juice. 2 hunger and 5 saturation. This is the Tiny Progressions juice. 4 hunger and 3 saturation. So that's kind of a difference there. And we have a plump peach and a plump pear. Now we're not going to do the apple, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. But for right now, we're going to start out. Drop both of those guys in there. Get these like this. And we're going to take that yellorium block and put it in there for safekeeping. Now we still have 3 yellorite ore left. We're going to save that for later when we can start doubling ore and whatnot. Alright, so our stone is done. Turn one of those into a button, put that button there, and now we have a Tiny Progressions juicer, which we're going to use really quickly to make juice, because the juice is better quality than the pear. See, let's see. Carrot juice, raspberry, cactus, pumpkin. Trying to find one that we have. Pear juice. Pear is worth 3 and 1, and the juice is worth 4 and 3. So that is a big difference. So let's do that and that to top ourselves off. Okay, the next thing I want to do is to ensure apples for the future. I want an apple sapling. And to get an apple sapling from Harvestcraft takes 3 apples, and we have 4. So we'll put 1 apple back. These googly eyes are killing me, you guys. I don't know where we got the googly eyes, but it's great. We have an apple sapling now. Alright, so I wanted to craft a bed. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Silly computer. Alright. There's our bed. Drop it down there. Set our spawn point. And we're good. From this point out, all of our normal vanilla Minecraft stuff is going to go in this particular chest. And all of our rewards are going to go in this particular chest. We need more wood. I'm going to get some wood and I'll be back. back and I've got half a stack of wood, and we're going to see what we can do with it. One of the first things that I want to do is go ahead and progress to the point where we can get a sieve and some water. So we're going to do the silk mesh, the sieve, and the water next. Those are going to be our priorities. For that, I'm going to need some slabs. Some sticks. And some planks. So what we're doing here is making the sieves. We're going to make 9 of them. And we completed a quest there, but we're not done making them. We only needed 1 for the quest. We're going to save those slabs for later. We're going to come over here. Before we go any farther, let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And as soon as some of these come out, there we go. We will make some torches so we can see in here. Alright, so there's some torches so we can see. We got our sieve. All 9 sieves there. And we need to... There we are. Collect. What's in this one? Ah, speed upgrades. Good deal. Speed upgrades are good. And we'll do this and have some more torches. And then the other 4 will just stick back in here when they're done. Okay, so now what we want to do, I got some cobblestone here. I'm going to hammer that down into gravel real quick. And we're going to take this guy here, and we're going to make our mesh. We make our mesh like this. That'll make 7, and we want 9. There we go. And these can only be placed one at a time. They don't stack. So this is kind of obnoxious. But I'll show you why this is important in just a second. I learned this from commenters on another video. So that is awesome of them, and I thank them for it. But there we go. Let us get some chests. I don't think I want 4 chests yet. I just want 1 chest. There we go. Oh, we'll keep that coal though. We'll cut out a spot. Spot right here. Make it 2 deep so that we can double this chest later. Right now we're going to put our osmium, our iron, our copper, and our coal in there. And would you look at that? We have 4 more. I'm going to turn these into something else. I think maybe dust. I think I'll turn them into dust. So as you know, when we hammer it, it goes gravel, dirt, sand, dust. We're going to hold on to that dust for later. Okay, so Now we've got that. Now we've got this. Claim our reward for the mesh. Mystical fertilizer. We'll probably use that later. That's really important. Okay. What is next? What did we want to do next? We wanted to do water next. Well, this claims copper, iron. Oh, we can take that copper and turn it into a nugget. Do I have some? I do have some cobblestone in here. We're going to use all this cobblestone. And in fact, we're going to dig out a little more. Because that's going to be a space for a chest later too. We're going to stick that there like that. We're going to put one more in here. Just because I like dealing with nice even numbers. I know 63 is technically an odd number, but when you're working in 3x3s, it works out better this way. This is really going to hurt. I may not even have enough durability for this. Yeah, I don't. So let's make some more sticks and get another hammer. And I'll be back when I've turned all this into gravel.